75 negative aspects to being transgender from my lived experience. Pull up a chair. This is going to take you a while. It's the family members who knew you were going through a major life transition and acted as if you died because they would have rather that you did. It's the family members who knew you were going through a major life transition and attempted to come back as if they didn't ignore you for over a decade. It's the family members who know you are trans and who try to justify ever have being a Trump supporter. It's the family members who know you had to go into sex work and only reached out to you because they saw you talk about it in Vice. It's the coworkers who know you're trans and make jokes about your identity. It's the department manager who knows you're trans and makes jokes about your identity. It's the HR manager who knows about all the blatant anti-trans work treatment by their team of good people that does nothing but uphold and defend the bad behavior. It's the companies that have to pay you out a settlement with an NDA for fear of being sued for wrongful discriminatory termination. It's the friends who tokenize you in an attempt to gain access to your life and appear as if they are an ally when in fact they are not. It's the friends who introduce you as a trans influencer in an attempt to position themselves along with your activism for your community. At the same time, they actually do nothing to support your advocacy endeavors. It's the systemic issue of navigating the Department of Social Services only to be laughed at by a social worker when discussing your legal name and gender documentation. It's the systemic issue of having the California Department of Health's Civil Rights Department not acknowledge that it does not properly train its social workers to be respectful of people who hold your trans identity. It's idiots who joke that you should dress up as a woman to get through airport security when you're expressing concern that you may be unlawfully taken by ICE when traveling in airports due to your gender identity. It's when you go to see the doctor and are asked if you're depressed, only then having to explain how you healed your depression by transitioning, only to face ongoing oppression while seeking employment, only to be sent a nearly $500 bill later after you were placed on a sliding scale that should have been $10 per visit. It's volunteering your time for the trans community and then to not be supported by it. It's having coworkers who are not welcoming. It's worrying that you might not be able to rent a place to live just based on your identity. It's having your partner's family not be welcoming. It's the countless instances of cisgender men and women attempting to speak about genitalia to you unprovoked, which is highly disgusting and rude. It's constantly having to go to the bathroom multiple times before leaving the house to avert the possibility of having to use a public restroom because your identity has been politicized so highly that you don't even feel comfortable taking a piss anywhere other than your home. It's worrying that if one day you ever do get to use your passport finally, you may be taken away unjustly by ICE at an airport. It's the creepy men who ask you for hugs when they find out you are trans because they are perverse and want to feel your body. It's the people who will not address you by name in person or over email because they do not respect your identity. It's the reduced life expectancy that no one respects enough to let you live in peace while you are alive. It's a lot. It's the people who think that because you are trans and or gay, you must be sexually attracted to them and devoid of having your own preferences and taste. It's the wealthy, disconnected LGBT people that raise money for the LGBT clinic that you go to because you are gay, trans, and low income, inviting non-LGBT people to go there for services too when the system is functioning at a high capacity already for the community's most vulnerable. It's volunteering with your community only to be expected to be more giving of your time and energy when no one asks you, "Hey, Dylan, how are you? What's your biggest, most immediate need and or goal? Or how can I help you?" It's the having to teach basic common sense and basic human decency because people think that due to your identity, they can dictate your human rights and civil rights as they think those who hold your identity are beneath that of their own. It's the ebb and flow of finances that are often affected by the hate of others as opposed to your work ethic. It's the friends who want to take you out only to later sexually assault you because you thought you could be safe with them. It's being told, "Hey, you fucking faggot, I'm gonna fucking kill you," just based on your identity and how you look, and then having to relocate. It's people you know and those that you do not who expect just because you went through a major life transition that you are open to being their therapist It's the people sexualizing you while you speak on your community's human and civil rights, thinking you need and or want their validation as if their opinions of you matter when they do not. It's watching all of your friends turn against you because they never really were true friends to begin with, and having to sit with what that means and how that feels. It's having your overtly religious family members speak to you about anti-trans authors and fast food chains because they want you to know that they're still going to support them. It's being fired for having pronouns in your email signature. It's having people call themselves your friend when they first meet you and think you didn't catch their bad intentions. It's educating people about things they can be proactive to learn more about on their own and choose not to. It's the expected emotional labor for others concerning the relationships that they have with their gender and sexuality. It's the unwelcome and unprovoked commentary from men on their sexual fantasies and entertainment proclivities. Disgusting. It's the constant fetishization as if your identity is novelty. It's people conflating drag queens with your identity. It's constantly being underestimated because people have a very stigmatized view of your identity and community as a whole. It's people asking to hear your thoughts rather than compensate you for your expertise. It's the unprovoked questions about your body that overstep the most common sense social etiquette boundaries. It's the small business clients that upon learning of your transition suddenly have a change in budget and no longer need your business. It's the small business clients that underpay you and short you money during a global pandemic, which leads you into sex work. It's the having to listen to the most vile things people say to you because you had to go into sex work and you needed to make money. It's losing clients only to go into online sex work and have the payment processors cut from online platforms that you needed to use to make money and never received your payouts from. It's receiving death threats and being doxxed for speaking out for sex workers' rights. It's getting mean comments and microaggressions from people when your partner steps away for a moment because they're too scared to act that way in front of them. It's seeing through others' inauthentic behavior because you fully centered yourself. It's being aware of the humanity and inhumanity of others, while often, unless they are also transgender, they do not comprehend enough just to be kind to you. It's the near constant threat for years of being on the verge of being unhoused due to ongoing employment discrimination based on your identity. It's the exclusion from all family functions. It's the ex-girlfriend who told you, "Thanks for getting me back into cis men." It's the ex-girlfriends, yes, two, who when they learned that you are seeing a man suddenly became ill and needed to proclaim that. It's the ex-girlfriend who asserts, "Why don't you have sympathy for people who just aren't comfortable with trans people?" It's the former coworker stalking your LinkedIn and trash talking about your identity to others, thinking it will never get back to you. Oh, it does. It's the disclosing you are going to transition to one friend, only to be in the room with another friend when they get a call from the first one, and it's put on speakerphone in front of you, only to hear them make fun of you for disclosing that you're going to begin your transition. It's being told people are talking about you in the family, while no one actually talks to you to show they actually care. It's your government waging a full-out assault on your community and seeing almost everyone you know say and do not a single thing about it, unless they are trans. It's the brother who posts your childhood pre-transition photos without your consent, knowing that it will negatively impact you and simply not giving a fuck. It's the lack of support for your relationship and witnessing support for all hetero-based relationships within both your family and your partner's family. It's the constant having to be the bigger person when people are ignorant, hateful, and violent. It's people attempting to sabotage anything you have going for yourself simply because they don't want to see a transgender person thrive in life at all. It's the constant comparison by other trans men of every fucking thing. Stop doing it. It's not friendly. It's creepy. It's the comparison of your physical characteristics by your siblings stating they wish they had something that you do, not acknowledging your very obvious journey to your gender identity. It's seeing your government take down your community's flag, but attempt to continue to raise a Confederate flag. Disgusting. It's seeing people who call themselves celebrities shoot beer cans with a trans woman on them, and a large portion of the country cheer on that type of violent, hateful, anti-trans rhetoric. It's seeing how many government officials are bought by AIPAC and both create and vote for bills in favor of further isolating those who hold your identity in society out of public spaces. It's stopping to read the news every day about another trans person being killed and knowing that most cisgender people will scroll right past the headlines, not caring due to their apathy for your community's suffering. It's having people say they will support your books based on your life and then never fucking following through. It's walking down the street and always feeling like your head needs to be on a swivel for the threat of danger. It's being told by people in training to become therapists that they're, quote, not qualified enough to help you, and thinking that's how you speak to anyone, let alone someone who's gay, trans, and has complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And the sad thing is I could keep going, but most of you couldn't handle what I've lived. That's just a fraction of some of the instances that have come to my mind about my lived trans experience. And clearly I've lived through some trauma, and then some. All that said, transitioning is still the best thing I've done for myself because I am still alive. And now I'm actually happy with myself. I wish happiness for all the people who have treated me poorly. I know that if they loved themselves enough as I do, they wouldn't be so hateful. Happy people aren't hating, so please, everyone, work on your own happiness. It will take you far, as it has for me. But just because I'm a happy trans man doesn't mean I won't call people out on their transphobic bullshit. All in all, you see, it's not negative to be transgender. It's negative how we transgender people are often treated by those who are cisgender, who call themselves an ally, father, mother, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, friends, lovers, social workers, doctors, department managers, HR managers, CEOs, landlords, government officials, law enforcement, military, and, quote, good people. The thing is, my life, when curated to exclude all of the negative people, places, and things that are transphobic, is pretty fucking stellar. I'm not as social as I used to be, and clearly, that's for good reason. Think about it. If you endured even a fraction of that, you'd want your peace as well. I've earned mine. My life is at peace when transphobic and hateful people are not a part of it. Perhaps I'm just a man before my time, because I want peace. And because I know that's hard to come by, not because I'm transgender, but rather because many people are transphobic. Deciding to transition saved my life, and I'm going to continue to speak on it. You can help trans people by just being nice to us. It's actually not hard at all. If that doesn't come naturally to you, make the effort to be a good human being. Trust me, it's not as hard to be nice to someone as it is to walk in my shoes. Often while I walk in these shoes, I still need to do so with a smile, which isn't always easy, but I've learned through my transition to find the silver linings in life. My silver lining is that I actually get to live a life now that I've healed myself through because I transitioned. What's your silver lining? Start there and be well.